What is up, YouTube, man? This your boy Upchuck Gaming, back at it again with another episode of the Plus on Block podcast, episode number 25. Is definitely a blessing to reach there 25, man. I believe we only really missed like 1 week, since
Yeah.
doing this, which is
We
good,
missed. We actually missed. Maybe two.
Maybe two,
I think it's.
maybe two,
I think it's two.
two at the most though. But definitely, it's really cool to get to this far, man. Just having things to talk about on a consistent basis and trying to bring entertainment as well. So definitely want to shout out all the supporters, man. Episode 25, man. We trying to get. If we could get to 100, that would be kind of nuts, man. If you really think about it, that would be kind of crazy, bro. I'm not going to, but let's focus on getting to 50 first, man. Anyway,
yeah, I know. Yeah,
yeah.
We got another half.
Yeah, we got a long way to go. But first and foremost, man, before we get started, I want to introduce my brother from the East Coast, my Jamaican brethren, man. Dre, talk to him, man.
Hey, what I want, people? It's a boy.
Man, not hot.
I was about to do the come for Kingston, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Yeah. That's so. I hear that.
Buh. Let's go.
It's funny never do that. Sing that song is not even Jamaican, but that's another.
I know, bro. That shit was crazy. I was done. Like why he talking regular? What's going on, bro?
Cody Buds, man. Like he be tricking people, man. Hey, man.
Go for you real for that one, bro. I can read your friend on you.
Yeah,
what the hell out of me? What's up, Dre?
Yeah. So welcome to episode 25, man. We got a nice show for y'all. Appreciate that support as always, and yeah, hopefully we get a good show for you guys. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my man, subscribe to my channel, Dre619.
My man Dre been streaming. I feel it. I feel it.
You see, I'm doing it, bro. Like the subs is going up. I'm like at 66 from like I was at 20 something. I was like, damn, that shit kind of jumped up here, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Keep it going for sure. Shout out to my man Dre for doing this thing. If I'm not in the lobby, I mean, it's free wins for him. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, all right, bro. I already take on that red hood, bro. Let's go.
All right, man. So what an interesting, I'll say, couple of days has been in a couple of communities. One we'll talk about, the other one we won't. The Dragon Ball community, they all in flux over there, man. It's actually funny to watch them guys go at it because
well, I'm not in that community.
No, yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of they crying about Xenoverse or whatever, but that game is casual as hell. Anyway, we're gonna focus on the NRS community because a lot of stuff has come out of that community, man. And it all started with kind of Dragon, poking at Sonic Fox, because Sonic Fox gave him props, like, yeah, you did win E-League and Evo, but I'm still the better player, and then Dragon was like, the better player don't lose that Evo and E-League. I was like, oh shit, two youngest going at it, throwing haymakers, bro. So then I forgot the guy's name who put up the poll, man, but it was like a big poll. Who's the real champ, of the first season of Injustice, and everybody got involved, man, from Ed Boon to all these guys, bro. It was actually entertaining to see on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie. So Dre, after all the dust is settled, man, Injustice is it's hibernating right now till next year. Who is the real champ? Sonic Fox, who won more than anybody this year, or Dragon because he won Evo and E-League, man? Talk to me, bro.
I'm gonna have to say, bro, like Sonic Fox, my man.
Shit!
But Dragon is the legit champion, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He win the two tournaments that mean something. You know what I'm saying? That actually matters the most. Evo is the Super Bowl of fighting games, bro.
Facts. We're definitely gonna talk about Evo a little later, but
right. And he won that, and he won E-League, which is a Injustice tournament. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't really be like, yes, Sonic Fox won a lot of tournaments. He been rocking the scene. He do his thing. You know what I'm saying? He's a beast. But when it comes down to it, the two major tournaments that mattered, you know what I'm saying, and that are the most important for the year, Dragon took it. You know what I'm saying? So for at least for this year, Dragon can say he's the best. You know what I'm saying? And Injustice, at least for this year to next year, we don't know what's gonna happen next year. But for now,
Mhm.
it's kind of no argument, man. Like, to me, like Dragon is the best right now.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I look at it like this, because while E League is kind of like E League, they had it in Street Fighter or whatever. Injustice did have their own Pro Tour series, the IPS series.
Right, right.
Sonic Fox won that, so in my opinion,
But okay, go ahead.
I feel like, yeah, he didn't win Evo. Evo was this. I don't know. I think he was using Red Hood. I think he was literally just trying out Red Hood that whole tournament, and he
Right.
made I think top 4 or 5 or whatever. So he's using a brand new character, and there's no excuse or whatever. But he did lose that Evo, but he won 5 in a row after that, including the IPS championship for their own thing. Like that was their thing, because they had the points and they had all that.
E-League though.
Yeah, E-League. True, they did have the qualifiers and all that. Yeah, but I do feel like, in my opinion, I think he won. Him not winning Evo is probably the only thing I'll give him, because E-League, just because you win E-League doesn't mean you're the champ, because Street Fighter and Punk won in Street Fighter. If he didn't win Evo, and if he don't win Capcom Cup, then what? You're gonna say, well, he took E-League. I don't think E-League really holds that much weight.
But I mean, I wouldn't say that, bro. Like E-League is a big tournament for Injustice. This a major tournament. This is like I would say the Capcom Cup for Injustice. You know what I'm saying? So
I disagree with that, though.
I wouldn't. Why? Like,
because they already had their Pro Series championship, and Sonic Fox won that.
Okay, so so Sonic Fox won the Pro Series. So what was E-League for then? It was just a regular tournament.
That's what I'm saying. This E-League was for Street Fighter. Like E-League has no bearings on Capcom Cup standings or nothing like that.
Right.
It was just a separate thing that Punk won. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't feel like E-League holds that much weight. Not saying it's not a good win. I mean, because Dragon earned that. He earned that, and I feel like the Street Fighter one was a little bit more grueling than the Injustice one, in my opinion. So
we're gonna do. Okay, you say was it the IPS or whatever it's called?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Sonic Fox. Dragon wins E-League. Dragon is still one up because he took Evo, even though Sonic Fox won a bunch of tournaments.
He won 5 in a row though. So how's he one up?
Because Evo is the Super Bowl, bruh. That's Evo is the Super Bowl. Evo is the Super Bowl, bro. Like at the end of the day, like when you say, "Yeah, I won all these tournaments," but who has the freaking championship, bro? You know what I'm saying? When you I'm not taking none of it. Sonic Fox is a beast because he wins a lot of tournaments. This man runs the Injustice for the most part. At least not right now because the Dragon is running it right now. But
okay.
Well, I'm just saying, like when you put them up together, be like, yo, who won the most? The tournaments that means the most, like, you know what I'm saying?
But how does that have any that doesn't make any? So one tournament means more than
Okay, so
hey, Todd Snap, we're definitely going to talk about that, bro. That's actually a few topics down. So yeah, we're definitely going to. That's actually a topic. That's crazy. Yes. But like I said, I don't feel like.
I mean, I'm just like Evo alone. I just feel like Evo alone. But isn't he the champion though? Isn't he the champ? At least for this year though.
Yeah, he's the Evo champ. That's cool, but that doesn't make him like the champion of everything. I don't. When Sonic Fox won the Injustice Pro Series, he won that. So I don't understand how Dragon could be the champion when he didn't win that.
Okay, so none of them are champions. I guess none of them like really is the best. Is what you're saying, or
no? I'm saying
the credentials like. That it can be like,
I feel like Sonic Fox won more. Dragon only won 2 tournaments this year. Sonic Fox won in the Injustice Pro Series, which was tailored to points and everything. So I don't understand how people want to throw in like E-League and all this other stuff when E-League doesn't count with Street Fighter. Like nobody's even talking about E-League. Like, oh wow, he won E-League. Nobody's talking about that in Street Fighter. So why is it so important in Injustice? Maybe because it's the last thing we've seen. I think people are putting more emphasis on that just for the simple fact that it's the last tournament for Injustice. And when they had their championship tournament a couple of months ago, when Sonic Fox won, and he won easy.
Please, stop it, bro. Come back to the crowd. Get out of here, bro.
That's kind of where I'm at. Dragon is an excellent player by no means, but I don't feel like he's the champ. It kind of makes no sense that people are even saying that he's the champ just because he won Evo and E-League. And he won War of the Gods, which is like an online thing. But again, that's all good. Those are 3 good wins. I'm not taking nothing away from them, but Sonic Fox won the championship series though. That's like saying that Takedo won Evo and E-League, but he didn't win Capcom Cup, so he's not the champ. That doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird, Yeah,
but that's that Takedo argument is what I'm saying. You're saying dude only won 3 tournaments. Yeah, so the same thing you said with Tokido, he only won Evo and he doesn't win Capcom. He's still an Evo champ though, right?
He's the Evo champ, but that doesn't make him the champion of the game. Huh?
But what is Evo though?
We'll get to Evo, but I'm saying though, like Evo is a big. I'm not saying Evo is not a big tournament, but
it is the biggest tournament, right?
It is. It is the biggest tournament, and I give him that win. That doesn't make him the champ. He's the Evo champ. Yeah, you get to hold that for a year, but you're not the champion of Injustice if you don't win the tour. And Sonic Fox won the tour. He had the most points, and he won. So I'm not really understanding where people are saying that Dragon's the champion of he had a good year, but Sonic Fox had a better year. This is facts.
I'm just going by what I saw. Dragon is a champ right now for this year. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not gonna say he's the champion of the game. I never said he was a champion of the game. Okay.
No, but like I said,
he's still the champ for this year.
He can't be the champ of this year. Why? What makes him the champ of this year?
Because I feel like, well, I didn't know about
He's the Evo champ of this year. Yeah, I'll definitely give you that. But he's definitely not the champion of Injustice this year. He's not, because he didn't win the Pro Series.
Hey man,
the
trophy says Injustice on it, so I don't know. I don't know what you're saying about that. But hey, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying the dedicated tournament for that's for Injustice. I'm assuming that's like the Evo or the Capcom Cup of Injustice or whatever IP.
Exactly, because they have points. Okay. They have points and all that shit. It was literally the same thing as what Capcom is doing. It was just done in a shorter period of time. That's what I'm saying. Right.
Okay, I will give you that, but I don't know, man. It's a tough argument, man, because I'm just saying I'm seeing it from the status of the tournament that he won. You know what I'm saying? And Injustice, the IPS doesn't have this stature of a Evo though, so it's like I don't understand.
But I get it because it's tailored to one game. Right. That's like saying Capcom Cup doesn't hold weight against Evo. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Capcom Cup to me is bigger because it's for Street Fighter. Evo's for everything. You feel me? That's where things are getting kind of mixed up in a sense, because I feel like everybody is just focusing on Evo and not focusing on the championship shit. Like, if they didn't have like the IPS for Injustice this year, then okay, you know what? He did win the biggest tournament this year for them, in regards to Injustice. So then I would say, Dragon, you know what? You did that. But they have their own series and he didn't win. So I mean, I'm just kind of confused at the fact that that he did real crazy. That everybody's kind of focusing on E-League when E-League again had no effect on.
Why was it?
I think it was in. Dang, it was even. I think it was in September, I believe. We talked about it on the show. So I mean, I gotta go back.
It probably was that forgettable though. That's what I'm saying. Well, anyways.
But just because it's forgettable doesn't mean it's not important. You feel me? It's very important to what they was doing, and everybody's fighting for a spot to get in that thing, man. E-League is like its own entity. You know, it's just what it is. E-League didn't give Punk any points towards Capcom Cup because it had no weight to it. It bared no weight to what they was doing. He even missed Combo Breaker, his pool, because he was dealing with E-League. That's just what it is. It had nothing to do with it because Combo Breaker is actually a CPT event and E-League was not. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, which tournament? You said Combo Breaker?
Combo Breaker was a CPT event, and he couldn't make it because he was at E-League. That's what it was, because he was trying to, and he won 250,000 at E-League. Yeah, that makes more sense for him to go and do that than going to Combo Breaker, and doing that. So that's what I'm saying. It literally had no effect on what they was doing throughout the year. So Dragon biggest win is Evo, which is good. But that's literally his only win tournament wise, other than War of the Gods, which is a online tournament that's run on streaming, and all that stuff. So that holds no weight in a sense to what they was doing for their pro series. What up, Wavy? What's good, bro? But yeah, man, I mean, we could agree to disagree, man. It's a good conversation, though. Like I said, Twitter was cracking. It was on both sides, bro. Like, it was really dope to see, man. Don't make me jump in, Dre. I mean, I can see you got the link, bro.
The link is there, bro.
Come on in here, Mr. Snap. You know what I'm saying? But
come in here, we're gonna change the topic anyway, so it don't make no
sense. So before we get done with the justice, man, Ed Boon, the king of trolls. This is what this guy likes to do. Because earlier today he was definitely talking about how Captain Marvel was Captain Marvel in DC before it was in Marvel, and so they had to change the name, move this and that, and they changed it to Shazam. Right. But he was like, also what they wanted to do was, have a pack 0. So pack 0 was pretty much going to be like a launch pack for the game, and it was going to reintroduce characters from the first game, which would have been Shazam, the I hate Batgirl, oh my god, Ares and Doomsday. So I'll go first on this.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
I think they should have did this. All they really had to do was just and I was watching Super Video today, man. He broke it down real good. He was like, all they really had to do was just, reanimate the characters in the engine. You could easily just kept them the same way, maybe change a few things here and there, but nothing major. And you could easily, that would have been hype. Pack 0, because I think those 4 were very popular in the game. That wasn't, I mean, you still had like Martian Manhunter, Zatanna, who else? Lex Luthor was really popular, Nightwing was popular and stuff like that. But I think, to me, I was a Doomsday man, like I said before, and I would have liked Doomsday in this game. But what's your thoughts on this, Dre?
Yeah, I feel like it's probably a little bit too late. I don't know, maybe, because my thought was that they're about to announce the new Marvel coming next year at least, and just about to die. So, which is usually how it goes. I didn't really get too much into the first Injustice, so I can't really speak much on it. I played it like, honestly, I didn't really play it till that shit came to PS4 when they was cheap or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know. I know Batgirl was an issue in that game.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it would matter to me really. I saw a lot of people asking for it. So what's gonna happen now? All that's gonna happen is Sonic are gonna pick up these characters, win, and they're gonna nerf them again. And shit.
I mean, because he did play Batgirl in Justice.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Happen, so second thought, brother, I don't want Batgirl in the game. I just don't.
I was talking to Frozen today about it. He's like, "Yo, oh my god, Batgirl." I'm like,
you just don't understand how bad it was.
Everybody have an issue.
It was
bad.
I
understand. So
it was very bad, man. And
You know,
And
if they're gonna put her in there, broken that she wasn't one, I don't think it's a good idea. So
I mean, we already got to deal with dumbass Supergirl. You know what I'm saying? So
that's facts.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hold
We only got to deal with that dumbass character, bro. So I don't need to put a background in this bitch, man. You feel me?
Man, Supergirl scrubbed his head, bro.
Hold on. First of all, she don't do no damage.
Who don't do no damage?
Who don't do no damage?
Supergirl?
Did she just get
Bruh, you better go. Just because you're not hip to the game, Rail, bro. Shout out to Eddie. For you guys who don't know, this is my man Rail right here. Say what's up to everybody, Rail. Say what's up.
What's up, man? Look, I'm gonna tell you.
Hey,
every time I get
before you say something, Rail,
as a character, they complain. It's either Karen or Super.
It's fucking Supergirl. Supergirl is cancer, bro. I'm telling you, I hate that character, man.
Hey, you're right. I didn't even notice that shirt, bro. Shout out to you, man. Respect, man.
Oh yeah. I love that shirt, man. It's made by Kanata.
What up, super villain, man? Titanfall princess, what's up? But but I'm saying, like, you know, the thing with Supergirl does a lot of damage, bro. I could almost do like a 500 50% combo with her, but I'm telling you, she does damage, fam. I'm telling you.
Keyword almost.
Almost 50%. No, I could do the combo. I'm saying it's almost 50% though. She does a lot of damage. She does a lot of damage, man. But
she does damage. That's what I'm saying. They just buffed her and she give her more damage. So
yeah, bro. She's scary, bro. That's all you fucking fight online. That's why I don't even play that shit online no more. It's stupid. I hate Supergirl, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know, but
then hold on, Captain Marvel. That's another blonde character. I just wanted to throw that one out there too.
Yeah, bro. You and these females, bro. I mean, goddamn, real.
They gotta be a blonde female. The same way Chuck like bugs, yo.
I was about to say that.
I hate you, bro. I hate you. I don't like no damn bugs. Don't believe you guys.
I was just about to make that comparison, yo. Chuck like bugs, like blonde.
And Dre like cheap characters, bro. So we all got some, huh?
Facts.
Rashid, Abigail, Rog. Who else? I mean, you play. That's all you play, bro. Superman, Birdie. You know, it's just stupid, bro.
Hey, bro. You know what I'm saying?
God damn. You know what I'm saying?
The damage, bro. The damage.
Yeah, that's what you do, bro. You know, but it is what it is, man. Did you want to say anything on this Dragon sign before we go forward, Rel?
Nah, not really.
All right, cool.
As far as the whole thing with the tournaments, like the only player I can think of that's like actually doing something, like think like Sleep. You know Sleep, right?
Yeah, I do know Sleep. Yeah,
he won KI Evo, then he took the points from that and went on to Killer Instinct World Cup. I can say Sleep owns that game. That's his game.
Well, yeah,
I can't say that about nobody else right now.
That's a shot. That's shot at KI. Can we get a KI too, please? Anybody? Whoever the hell was making KI?
Killer Instinct World Cup still coming this year.
I mean, I'm just saying though, like that shit is still a thing, but like Killer Instinct, that's dope though. Hey man.
But KI World Cup is actually dope, man. I watched that tournament. That tournament was actually put well together.
I actually watched a few games, but hey man. And the one game, Rico, what's his name? Rico Suave.
Rico?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Rico put in work, man. Him, JDCR, man. JDCR was the first Evo champ. He was using my main, you know, because everybody was on Sadera after Evo. Yeah, CDJ. I'm tripping. That's Tekken. That's Tekken. I'm tripping.
I got mad. I was like,
yeah, that's my man. He changed his name too, by the way. But okay, so we're gonna move on to this Evo topic, bro. So this was another thing that was kind of going crazy on Twitter. It was a lot, and this is all NRS, by the way, and then everybody else from the other communities is coming in, chiming in. Does Evo still hold the same weight? If you look at it, Tekken got the Tekken World Tour. They got Capcom Cup now. Injustice got their own thing. Marvel's going to have their own thing next year.
AG,
like, what up, AG?
Well, Marvel got their thing now with the Stone.
No, but yeah, I think yeah. But this is kind of like a little throw together.
The Curly Circuit's probably going. That's going.
Yeah. So. While Evo is a big win, because you know Evo is kind of like you get put on the mat with Evo.
Right.
It doesn't still hold the weight though towards the end of the year. Like, does that win transfer to the end of the year if you don't win like the big cup? I'll start with you, bro. gonna start with you, man. Go ahead.
If you get the points and go on to win, then yeah, that's about it. Other than that, Evo is like another stop on the tour to me. Like at this point, like Evo lost all this. Like I lost hope in Evo when Pokin took like 3 hours. You know, it's just you was there. You understand what I'm saying.
Man, bruh, that was a struggle, fam. I was like, what is going on, man?
But yeah, like, you look at you gotta like even with like Capcom Cup, everybody's still looking at Nuckledu. Like they're still on his head. He's still got the target on his back. He's got the biggest target on him because he won that. He won the Capcom Cup last year, and you know he dropping out this year and getting replaced with Ricky. That sucks for a lot of people that want to beat him in that tournament.
Don't be giving out a topic before we get to the topic.
we gonna start that. It's cool though. No, it's cool. It's cool. No, it's cool. No, it's cool though. We still gonna talk about it.
I know.
But don't get me wrong. Like I said, when I looked last year, and you looked at Infiltration won Evo, and it's like I get it because like what Street Fighter came out in February. Evo was in like July. It's a short time. It's a short time to do that, but after all that time, to where stuff happens, to where Capcom comes out, that's what everybody is on. And look what Infiltration did at Capcom Cup.
Got bopped.
That's why it's like I can't call you like the champion of that game. If like that's the same thing with Injustice 2 because May like came out right before Combo Breaker.
Yeah, literally like a week or so. It was like literally, it was like the same week or a week before.
That was first stop on the IPS. So right after that, we going to Evo. I'm sitting here like that could count, but it's like all right, you won early. That's just like what's the LPN and Tampa Bison winning in like February.
Yeah,
Street Fighter. Don't nobody really care because it's like you ain't doing that later.
Exactly.
Come down to the end of the year and you're not doing the same thing. It just showed that I ain't gonna say your first like your early stuff was a fluke, but you just used what you had more knowledge at the time. But once it goes past that, you got to keep it going. So if you can do Evo and your World Cup,
that's beast mode. That's beast mode.
The only person I see that can do that was Sleep in KI. That's the only person I've seen do it at the moment.
It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard.
I'll give Taquito the best chance of doing that.
This
year because Taquito is an amazing player. So, but he's got a target on his back for next year. People want to go into Evo next year beating Taquito. But people want to go to Capcom Cup. They wanted to beat Nuckledu.
They definitely Nuckledu was definitely going to be the number one guy on everybody's list. Easily,
he's quiet. He's got that target on his back, and that's rightfully so. That's who he is. You know, it's crazy. But every year, like I said, Evo is a stop right now. And don't get me wrong, it's going to be the one where the most people come out.
The most people watch. Yep.
A lot of people are going to watch it. It's going to be televised, but I mean, I don't know if Capcom Cup is going to get like the televised things, like it's like E-League or something. But I don't think Evo is on that level anymore. Like, because there's too many of these World Cups. There's one too many of them.
Yeah. I do kind of agree with that because I feel like even next year when DF stopped, he's going to have his own thing too, probably.
More than likely, it's more likely going to have his own.
Yeah, he's going to have his own thing.
I can see that happening because they're pulling from like multiple communities. You can get people that play Marvel,
exactly,
Guilty Gear,
and Microsoft is behind that, so they can put a lot of money behind that shit too. You know
I wouldn't have faith in that. But
hey, I'm just saying they're gonna be trying to. If you go, it's not really pushing the game itself; it's just pushing their brand. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
But I'm gonna use KI as an example. I wouldn't trust that.
No,
because. At this point, I think all of these companies, they're trying to do their own thing when they come to their own games. And Evo is a lot of. I think maybe even financially, it's probably more money than them doing their own events.
Yeah,
you know, so that too is a factor in it. So yeah, I do agree. Like eventually, Evo is gonna become like obsolete in a way.
I don't think it's gonna be obsolete, but I think Foxy Grandpa said something that was really good. He was saying that Evo is it has more pop monsters than any other tournament. You know, if you really think about it,
that's
you know.
Because that's what I'm about to say. It's open. That's the open.
Yeah, it's open, so everybody come in.
Everybody gets a chance. So
you know,
people that's good can still have a free bracket and somehow
exactly.
That's how Evo works. with this pro series, you got to put in work throughout the year
because it's killers
top 30. You got to be that good.
You got to be good.
That's why I think the invitational things are cool. Like I think Capcom Cup is like, okay, you got your top 32 or whatever. You got to be good. You got to be good to get there.
You got
your last chance. You got your last chance qualifier. But imagine people trying to get through last
chance. Bro, that is going to be that might be better than Capcom Cup, bro. I'm telling you,
that's going to be great.
Last chance are wild. Last chance for Red Bull was wild.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Seen Cool Kid do it.
Yeah,
bro.
Last chance for Killer Instinct World Cup. Yo, they ran 4 tournaments in a day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was the 4 or 5. Like everybody, you had to like if you didn't get the first time, okay, you got 3 more tournaments to try to win, to try to get into the actual tournament. That's how that should be. That's crazy.
Hey, Tyler for Princess, man, shout out to you, bro. You a fan of type of Bison, like.
Oh, okay, that's new.
That's dope. Bison, nice. Hold up, he nice.
I'm not saying he's not nice. I just never seen that. I just never seen everybody say.
Yeah, that is kind of different.
I don't see that. You know, that's
because I mean, Bison as a character is good, and I'm not gonna I was seeing some stuff from him that threw me off. I was like, damn.
Bison is nasty, bro. Bison is nasty. I hate that. You don't want to fight that character, especially in the corner, man. But I would definitely say like. What happened?
I use an honest character like Balrog. You know me. That's
God, I hear you. Honest. What? There's no lying on the Plus on Block podcast, bro. There's no lying. There's no lying on the Plus on Block podcast. We don't do that over here. We keep things real. This man said honest. What? What are you talking about, bro?
You use Yuri and Karen, bro. And you want to talk about honest characters? If you don't get your ass out of here, bro.
Wait. I use Balrog. I'm a better Balrog than you. So
all
right. You want to forget it's all good.
Use that Abigail.
But I would say this though. I think Evo is going to have the better spectacle than all the other tournaments, man. But I just feel like the Tekken World Tour was better than anything I watched at Evo, and I don't even like Tekken, and I watched that whole tournament. I don't even like Tekken, but it was fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think Capcom Cup is gonna be good, and like I said, I think going forward, I think people gonna start to realize like these games having their own tour is better for them than just kind of relying like on Evo and just kind of just relying on that as that's the best player, because anybody can win Evo, bro. Like when it hasn't been duplicate winners. Like I mean maybe like in Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue and those type of games, but like for like the main game, it's hard, man. That shit is hard. It's so many players. First year Street Fighter 5,000 players. Like, dude, that's crazy.
Everybody had a chance.
That's what I'm saying.
Like at the Red Bull, remember when Guilty lost and who she lost to? And I told you about this guy.
Yeah.
Here like, yo, anybody has a chance to make something happen in a moment. Like Guilty's great.
Yeah, that
I was bodying this guy, and he told me that. So
see, ain't that crazy though?
That's how it is. That's how open.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Anything can happen, yo.
Yeah, it makes it fun. It definitely makes it fun.
Evo last year, we had a dude. This was his first major for KI. He got up there in top 8 in his first major.
That's dope.
Like that's how open tournaments work. That's awesome. If he'd have won that, that'd have been crazy.
Yeah. First one you won and no, bro. You went Evo. Right. That's kind of nuts, bro. I'm done. I retired.
I'm done, man. That's CD Junior type stuff. CD Junior be like, I won once. I ain't playing no more.
Type 4. I feel you said Evamon was like J1, Daigo, Dagara, Blaze Blue, Little Joe. So I mean, there's moments in every tournament though. I mean, if you really think about it, you're definitely gonna get moments, bro. Because that's just how it works. Like Red Bull had a moment, bro. Like nobody even cared about the actual regional finals because the last chance qualifier was way better. It was way better than that, bro. It was way better than that.
Seen what was going on the floor? Oh my god! Yo, some of these matches were so crazy. Like you just had groups of people around there, and everybody is just hype about it. These last chances, they are serious, man.
Yeah, man. Even the South American one for Street Fighter was crazy. Everything is just so tight in the last chance qualifiers that you just get special moments and stuff like. That's why I like going to these tournaments, man, because you can't really like feel the energy from the TV like you can when you're there. It's way different. It's way different. I suggest
and the thing about the open joints, it's a lot of underdog stuff that people cheer for these players they never seen before. But when they doing good against somebody that's great, they like, yo, go do it.
Yeah, like what the hell is going on? You know,
it's like Evo. I'm gonna go back to Evo some years ago. Remember when that little 8-year-old kid was playing Marvel or whatever?
Oh, my man Noah.
Yeah,
Noah. We were all like, what? We like beat him. We don't even care who he fighting. Yo, you're a young kid, man.
And they was mad as hell. They was mad as hell when my man, what was his name? He just got signed. He just got signed to this team, bro. He was his Laura.
Oh, Wolfcrow?
No. No, god damn it! I can't remember his name right now. But they was mad as hell. They was booing him and shit when he finally beat Noah and shit because everybody wanted to see Noah go.
Man. I'm not sure if it was Defending North or I think it was a Texas tournament where somebody's grandmother came out and played some Street Fighter. And
man.
Just stuff like that.
Shit, yeah.
I mean, of course, if you beat the grandmother, you're gonna get booed.
Man, you can't beat the grandma. You can't do it. It's a lose-lose situation, bro.
That's just how it should be, yo. That's how to open. That's like moments like that. That's just excitement stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So in all, like Evo, like I said, it's still going to be the biggest tournament. It's not even close. But all these games and these world tournaments, bro, it's just it gives the end of the year more emphasis. It's more important towards the end of the year than the middle of the year. You feel me? Because what Evo is like, okay, it's the middle of the year, then everything else is kind of die. But I think James Sim was actually talking about this. I think either this year or last year. He's like, having Capcom Cup and all these other tournaments at the end of the year, it's like a year-round thing now. It's not just half the year no more. Where it's like, oh, okay, well, Evo's done. See you later, goodbye.
You're not watching He's like, oh, we only watch Evo.
That really was how it used to be though. Like you just go to Evo when Evo's over, and you're like, wait till next year.
People think that's the only tournament.
801 Strider, 801 Strider.
Oh yeah, it was definitely Strider.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
but there's people that there's more tournaments than Evo, and like I said, if you go to them, Evo's cool, but go to Combo Breaker and tell me how much fun
I'm telling you, bro.
Compared to Evo.
Dre, I'm telling you, bro, you have to go. If you go any tournament, go to Combo Breaker, man. That is easily the best tournament I've ever been to. And
Dre in New York, he got all the
that's what I'm saying. You got everything, right? You got the HOC, you got everything, bro. You ain't doing nothing. You a scrub, bro. God damn. God damn.
I go to Xanadu, and I don't even play Smash. No, I'm just playing.
I'm about to ban you, bro. I was about to kick you. I'm sorry.
No, we still do Xanadu monthly, though. Like, we Street Fighter in second.
All right, so okay. So that's cool. So let's get into this whole Nuckledu not going to Capcom Cup, man. We don't know why he's not going. Hope everything is well with him and his family or whatever, but it opens the door for Ricky Ortiz. We haven't seen much of Ricky this year. I think she went top 64. What was it? What tournament was that? Was that SCR, maybe? No, it wasn't SCR. She wasn't there. It was like a recent tournament. So I don't know, but she was like in the top 64 or whatever. And then, but other than that, she's kind of been not doing good this year.
Yeah, she hasn't been
So even though in the rules it states that the runner-up gets a spot if the guy can't, return and does she even, I mean, and I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, bro, but I think the competition is really too tough for her. Like this year, it's kind of scary, man. What's your thought, Greg?
Hey, bro, I'm pretty sure she in the lab right now, bro. She about to go now with Chun-Li, bro. Hey, fam. Hey, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Good luck. You know what I'm saying? She cool. You know what I'm saying? She a no player, but fam, this was kind of unexpected, you know what I'm saying? And whatever's going on with him, man, hopefully he gets to it, So shout out to him. But yeah, it's gonna be really interesting, man.
It's terrible.
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be real.
It's gonna be a lot different from last year, bro. It's not even the same character.
She got 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's the issue.
It's
the Chun-Li, yo. Chun-Li was dead.
That's the thing too. Like she using Chun-Li, bro. So So I'm pretty sure she's gonna be in the live 24/7 until the shit come up, trying her best to pull something out, you know.
But
So
I don't even think it's that though. I just feel like that, like last year, she was on. I mean, she put in a lot of work. She was doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
This year, dude, that everybody's gotten better, and there's new players. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Like it's crazy.
I got one thing.
What's up?
Like I said, Ricky's one of my favorite players. Ricky's one of my favorite players. Period. The Chun-Li thing, it did hit, and I think it was Capcom Cup. You seen it, but I'll say this: I've also seen Ricky play Karen, and I'll say this: I don't know what it is about these EG people, from Justin Wong to K.
they all play the same character, bro.
They will pull out Karen.
It's crazy. What's
so
like?
K. Brad pulls out Karen and Cammy, like or Cammy and Karen. Like, how does that? I never thought, but it works for him. He's good with Karen.
Yeah, he really is, though.
Ricky uses Karen, and if it came down to K. Brad and Ricky using Karen, Ricky could be a beast with Karen. Ricky could be on Justin's level with Karen. Like, you know, that's how that works. So I think the character switch needs to happen. Sure. Chun-Li needs to be gone.
That's what I'm saying. So you think character loyalty is really hurting her? I think character loyalty is really hurting her, bro. Because the only Chun-Li I've seen that was actually good this year, I think Goichi was good at the beginning of the year. MOV has been putting in work with Chun-Li all year.
Look where Goichi is now.
Yeah, I know. He went with my knot because he found his character. Because I think next year it's over. It's time to go.
Karen is that top tier to where.
You know what I'm saying? Just the same shit with Daigo too. Jaga had to eventually be like, yo, you know what? Ryu not working out.
He finally gave up, bro.
He had to give up, bro. So
you gotta give up. You gotta go somewhere. Yo. Go something with another character. They are so many characters.
Yeah, man. So we gonna see, man. It's gonna be interesting. Cup.
I'm just saying, like, yo, if I see Ryu pulling out nothing but Karen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she's still playing, even though she don't go to tournaments or whatever. But
I'm pretty sure she does not. Yeah,
it's not going to be the same because you gotta go to the tournaments to see these competition that's here right now. You know what I'm saying? So when you actually go to get there, it's gonna be like, damn.
Well, she's been competing though. It's not like she hasn't been competing.
She was at Canada Cup.
Canada Cup, right? That's the last one I remember.
Yes, but she's just not like placing well. Like Ricky was like always top 8. Like I remember, like I'm like, damn, because Chun-Li was putting it work.
Chun-Li was the boss then, yo.
Yeah, she was like the best character in the game. Everybody say that, like, but Chun-Li, but didn't win nothing. That's crazy. Like Chun-Li didn't win nothing last year, bro. Nothing.
Damn,
nothing.
Crazy.
You know, but yeah, so good luck to her, man. I'm definitely gonna be at Canada Cup. I'm not Canada Cup. Capcom Cup next weekend, man. It's definitely gonna be fire. I can't wait to see that, man.
AG said that's
next weekend.
That's great for Ricardo. Hey,
that's savage, bro. But anyway. But okay, so we got a couple more topics, man. Dre, so we all do this. We play multiple fighting games, man. Like we all from Injustice to.
I was wondering who's typing, bro. I'm like, bro, stop button mashing, bro.
Yeah, bro, button mashing over there. You playing head, bro? You been over there playing head, bro.
Stop button mashing, man.
Yeah, but I was trying to get that max damage out that punch.
Oh Lord, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't play Abigail.
I'm playing.
I'll block you.
I'm sorry.
But so we all play different games, man. I was just playing Blaze Blue this past weekend. Been playing a lot of Marvel, actually. Street Fighter 5, whatever. Let's talk about some of the struggles of trying to play multiple games because it's definitely a struggle, bro. I mean,
hold on. I'll start with one of the struggles within a game, within Street Fighter, from going from a charged character.
Yo, that's not. That is the worst, bro. That is the worst, bro. That is the worst, man.
There's so many struggles with trying to play multiple games, and I'll tell you somebody who did that this weekend. What's your name? The Red Bull guy.
Oh,
the black guy. Snake Eyes. No, so Snake Eyes. Okay. So because Red Bull was like, you pay $10, you get entered in Street Fighter 2, Third Strike, Street Fighter 4, and Street Fighter 5. He said he got bodied in all of them. You shouldn't have entered all of them because you're playing 4 different games.
Bro, 4 different characters. Yeah,
crazy, man.
That is crazy, though.
No, he playing one character. You know, he only playing one character. Well, right, but still, you're only playing one character in those 3 games. But it's very difficult going from game to game, especially something like Marvel to Street Fighter, where I got air
that is the main thing I've been struggling with, bro. Like Marvel to Street Fighter is brutal. Like, I don't see how people do it. I don't see how people do that one, man.
Yo, you gotta pick a game for the day.
A game for the day. Maybe a game for the week, bro. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, you gotta pick a fighter for like. All right, I'm gonna play this for the day. The only thing I can go between is like Street Fighter and Injustice because I use a controller for Injustice, but I use my stick for Street Fighter. But if I gotta use my stick for Marvel and Street Fighter, I'm completely lost and confused.
Because you're doing all kind of different moves. I've definitely been there too, right?
One game is more fast paced than the other, so you gotta adjust to that.
Bro, Marvel to Injustice, bro, that is like night and day, bro. I'm like, I got Dow combos or motherfucking Injustice, and then I'm over here trying to play Marvel, trying to use better. I'm pressing all kind of fucking buttons trying to play with this character, bro. I'm like, what? Everything is thrown off, man. Everything is thrown off.
You see it on the screen, you see what you playing on the screen, but your hands haven't caught up.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy. It's definitely crazy, man. I'm just like, dude.
That's why I said, don't play Balrog and Karen.
Oh Lord, that's just all bad, bro. Oh man.
You should definitely know because you use Dawson and you gotta use a different control scheme.
Bro, don't even talk about that, bro. I be trying to teleport where different is stupid, bro.
This man, I'll tell you, this man was trying to flash kick with Dawson, bro.
It was so bad, bro. I was like, well, yeah, it was pretty bad. I think, but you know, we do like multiple fire, and we gonna continue to do. But it's just, it's just kind of, it takes a while for your brain to register. Like, all right, Chuck, you're not playing that anymore. Stop doing that. You know, stop trying to do that.
Especially to go towards those anime fighters, which is even way more fast.
Oh my god!
That's just another level, man. It is indeed a struggle. Like,
there's so much going on.
Shouts out to the dudes that can go and play.
Calm down.
Shout out to people like Dagra, Kazanaku. These dudes are like, all these dudes are monsters, bro. I can't do it. Like how you go for those? Those are like Blaze Blue and fucking Street Fighter. Like, how do you go for that? Sonic Fox, you know.
Sonic Fox will play at a tournament. He'll play MKX, DOA, Skullgirls, Injustice, and win them all. Don't know how, but he'll do it.
But he's like a fucking android or something, bro. Like, he's not human, bro.
At this point, he'll play Marvel too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, how? But you see somebody like Dagra, man, who could win Injustice. I mean, not Injustice, but Street Fighter and Guilty Gear, bro. Like, how hard is that, bro? Like, that's insanely hard, man. Guilty Gear alone is hard.
About that, you can get a lot of time, but like at a tournament, you get a lot of time in between to actually like.
Of course.
So you can like go play casual matches in the game. That's cool. But if you got a short like time to do it, I wish you the best of luck. Because I gotta go play this. Like, entering 2 games at once. Like, oh, I gotta play this game, and now I gotta go play this game.
I'm not at that level yet, bro. I'm one game at a time, bro. I'm slow. I can't do it.
It'd be crazy, man.
I'm one game at a time, bro. That's crazy.
Slow learning that shit, so I'll definitely take it a game at a time, man.
Right.
Can't be juggling.
But I think next year is gonna be interesting just because we got Dragon Ball coming, Street Fighter's gonna update. It's gonna be so much stuff next year. Marvel, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have more shit coming, bro. So, man, I might,
all I want next year is Static Shock and Captain Planet to get in the game. And after that, I'm cool. If Captain Planet makes it in Injustice, I'm cool, yo. If
Captain Planet,
yes, yo, Captain Planet was a WB character. Yo, him being in Injustice makes sense.
Hey, man. I wouldn't even be mad at that, yo. I would play.
Hey, Captain Planet, and he gonna be OP as hell, yo. My man undefeated, bro. When they call Captain, it's over, bro. Like,
Is Static Shock, yo?
Hey man,
it's
Static Shock. Static Shock DC, or was he on Marvel?
Yeah,
side? I can't.
He's DC.
He's DC.
He was definitely on it.
Yeah, he's a
Come
WWE. Yeah. And people been asking for
we got one black character. That's
from the
Cyborg.
longest, bro.
We got Cyborg. That's it, yo.
In a bunch of black skins, bro. Yeah,
A bunch of black faces, bro.
Right.
That's all we got, bro.
Listen,
I already ranted on this shit so many times with all these black faces, bro. That should be killing me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, for real, man. Hey, Dre, me, you, and shout out to Red Infamy, bro, because she was going about the same thing. She's like, how the hell we getting all these black skins, bro? We can't get a black skin.
You know what I'm saying? One legit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, funny as hell, but it's true, though, man. I'm about to holler at Ed Boom, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, so what's going on over there, bro?
Underrepresented. I feel
you feel me?
And that's it. And people can't bring in Firestorm because he mixed with a white man, bro. So that
I'm out, bro. I'm out.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gone, bro. I'm gone. I'm out of here, man.
What's up with black characters, man? And stop with all these white faces, like.
Make it stop.
Oh, stop, bro. Just stop, bro. Just stop. Just stop, man. All right, man. All right, man. So
every time I think about it,
I'm done.
oh my god.
All right, man.
I spazzed on AG today because he wouldn't pick rating, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
Hey, bro, my man Dre fighting the good fight, bro. I ain't mad at you, man. Dre, you a fool. All right, let's all right. Yeah, for black characters do matter, man. But let's get to this last topic, man. Chat, you guys to play along. Your saltiest moment.
Oh man,
I have a lot of them, bro. I mean, I'll go first on this one. Let me go first. So, one that comes to mind was I was playing my man Eduardo, mech fighter. He's been in our Street Fighter tournaments, man. He plays Chung Li, man. As a diamond player. Now, look, I don't expect to beat no diamonds, bro. I don't. This man beat me 25 games in a row, bro. I'm so happy we wasn't in the party, nothing, bro. I was cussing, bro, slamming the control. I'm like, I can't do nothing, bro. I was hot. I don't think I ever got that mad. I was so mad, even though I know I was supposed to lose, but I'm like, he's man. I think he got probably 10, 12 perfects, bro. I mean, he was beating my ass, and I'm trying to run away with Sam. He not letting me. I couldn't do anything, bro. Probably that is like my saltiest moment. I would say me playing my boy Yachty and Marvel. You know Yachty. Yachty. He real nice, bro. And you know me.
Played him in Marvel.
Yeah, I did, man. Oh my god, it's on stream. Oh my god. Oh my, bro, I was salty low. I was trying to play it off like, hey man, it's all right, man. I was salty. Yachty, if you're listening, bro, I was salty, man. I was salty.
I came in there. I'm like, yo,
bro, I'm like, bro, after the first game was kind of close. I think he kind of downloaded me after that. It was over. I couldn't do anything. And he made me drop Thanos. I mean, I was getting beat so bad. This man was using the whole damn roster, bro, and just giving me that work. I was
watching that stream.
I was mad on the inside, bro. I was definitely mad on the inside. And but shout out to my boy Yachty, man. You know what I'm saying? He a killer in all those games. You know, he going to tournaments and shit. So he definitely bought that life, man. But Rel, give me some of your salty is
Dre gotta go.
No, go ahead, Rel.
I gotta think.
All right, go ahead, Dre. Go ahead, Dre.
I don't go online that often, so I'm not even going to pick. I get salty in a lot of online shit, but
I got three. I legit got three.
Every time I play T-Mac Food, bruh. Every time I play T-Mac Food.
Oh yeah, T-Mac Food. Oh god,
that shit get me tight because, like, listen, it be close as hell, man, and he just pulls some bullshit. And because he's on PC sometime, and then that, like, a lot of times you complain about lag. I'm like, bro, a lot of time the lag is on T-Mac Food. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this should be a bitch. So, like, every time I'm like, this dude. You put out a limb, this man crush counting like I'm like, Like, come on.
I'm gonna be getting the boot, bro. I'm gonna be getting the boot.
Like, how do you get a crush kind of, bro? Like, that should be killing me, man. And he just like I don't take nothing away. He's a dope. He's in the lab constantly more than I am. So,
every day he plays Free Fire every day. So
every time I go in with like I'm mad optimistic. Like, yeah, this time I got it, bro. This time I got it. And I go in and
body, bro.
This man be making me want to like throw my shit through the window, bro. Like, T-Man, if you listen to this later, bro, I don't like you, fam. Like, I'm like, bro, that shit be killing me, man. It be mad close games, man. Like, if you watch more stream, the games be so close. Sometimes it just bodies me all right, but some of the games be mad close, and they just one shit I do that fucks it all up, and it just like, come on, bro. So definitely that's my most salty shit. Like, and every time AG uses Sub-Zero and fucking Injustice, bro, fuck that nigga, man. Sub-Zero and shit with that slide and that bullshit, bro. That should be killing me.
Yeah, Sub-Zero's is just trash, bro. You got to punish that slide, fam.
That slide is retarded.
All right, yeah.
I
got a couple.
Yeah, go ahead.
Couple, yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yo, this one goes suck. All right, so the first one, I ain't a Marvel 3 player. I ain't great in Marvel 3. I'm gonna throw
the damage control. He trying to soften the blow. All right, go ahead, man. Go.
Sack Combo Breaker, Sharpie, the purple Sharpie. She's a big Skullgirls player. Was in her hotel room. So me, her, Yipes, Persia. I played Persia in Marvel 3. Now this is Yipes' girlfriend. Oh my God. I came home from Combo Breaker and uninstalled Marvel 3. That's how bad she is. That's how bad she destroyed me.
Oh man.
Yeah. After that, I was done. I was like, no, I don't ever want to play this game.
Yeah. My man retired on the spot.
I'm good.
I remember driving home. I think it's suicidal thoughts, bro.
Oh my God.
I ain't never playing this shit again. I ain't never playing.
I'm gonna keep it real. This is one of my really salty moments. The first time I was trying to learn Akuma, and this guy Dre picked Abigail.
Oh my God. Oh man. I
know. I don't get upset. Y'all know I'm chill.
Yeah.
I was sitting here like, this goddamn character, this cheap ass mother. I'm sitting here like I'm using a camera. I already ain't got no help. Like,
oh my God!
Oh,
I'm already I'm sitting here like, yo, I'm already getting by. I know it's going on. Like, yo, Kuma gets grabbed once, it's over. Like,
hey, you know it's crazy. There's a lot of times me and Arel playing, and Loki, I can hear the salt. Right?
Yeah,
like,
it's only
you know what I'm saying? like, I mean, hearing it, man, but he be trying to play it off. He be trying to play it off, bro, and laugh, and I'm like, bro, I hear the salt.
I'll be real.
Yo, that's crazy. Man. Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Is that it, real? Or you got one
more?
Yeah, logical.
That, yo, I got some horrible stories.
Logical, low key. This man low key sneaked up to freaking platinum rank, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what the hell happened?
I started a stream, right? Yeah. And I sent the invites out. I'm like, oh, Logical on. Let me send him the invite, bro. I'm thinking dude was still gold or some shit. This man, I see platinum. I'm like, fam, when? And he's just freaking Vega, bro. Like, you know, I can't stand that character.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? It's freaking bullshit, bro. Oh my God, like that. It's funny because some of the people I hate find between Sammy, Rashad, and Logical. All three of them.
Oh no, Vega Court, bro.
That shit crazy, man. But yeah, man, those are assault moments. So
I got more. I just don't want to talk about it.
They open up all
traumatic moments. Yeah, they some traumatic moments.
I mean, yeah, the people need to hear these, bro. So let's talk about it, bro.
You played me more than T-Mac Fool, so yeah.
I done got salty fighting Smug.
Oh man! Oh god! I mean, but it doesn't matter.
I'm Thompson and KI, yo. So this will really threw me off. I ain't gonna, yo. I don't know what it is about his whip punishing in that game, but good lord, I was sitting here like, be real. I was like, yo, give me your controller. I was like, yeah, I had to check it, yo. Like, I don't trust it. I done got bodied by some good people, and I done got bodied by some terrible people.
Man, hey, you know, ain't that crazy? I swear, my main thing I hate about fighting games when you're trying to learn the character, bro, and you go online and you look at motherfuckers that be beating you and they be fucking trash.
Yeah, you fucking Abigail. Oh wait, that was my last salty moment. That one that happened recently when I was using Balrog and I did that straight punch. I did that dash punch and dude V-triggered with Chun-Li. Hit a light kick, went into the legs, and then super me.
Oh man!
I swear everything was in slow motion. I was like, yo, I was like, this guy's a god. Yo. I was like,
oh my god,
this dude.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, so but that's what I'm saying. That's my main.
It'd be crazy when you see that too. When you do like your super, your best like super, and then just do the jab and knocks you out of that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that shit be killing me, bro. Like, yo, I just came all the way from full screen to do a dash punch. He came all this way to just get jabbed, bro. Like,
remember, I told you I saw Balrog get beat by Birdie with just nothing but heavy punching.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That's just crazy.
Why? Yeah.
That's just crazy, dude.
It was hilarious, yo.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Oh my god!
When Balrog hits you with the standing heavy kick, bro, the shit is plus 3 on block. You can't do shit. The shit is fucking stupid. Fuck I hate Balrog, bro. I swear to God, that shit doesn't make any sense.
It's that medium kick, bro.
We getting salty already. Y'all see this?
No, it's a stand heavy kick, bro. Standing heavy kick is plus 3 on block.
We get salty on the frame data, yo. We get salty.
Yes, I'm saying. How is that plus 3 on block? Stupid. That makes no sense.
You see the whole head coming down and you can't do nothing about it.
You can't do nothing, man. That's so stupid.
Wait, hold on. We can talk about anything. When fucking Abigail does it, like, you know, when Drake does his whole string, you block and everything, and he do that crouching medium kick. Yeah, that too. But for some reason, here come this late cancel into that play. Every time.
I get called that shit a lot, bro. I'm like, I know the fucking string. I know it's coming too, and I still get hit, bro. It's so dumb.
You hear him punch.
I'm like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Or when you doing the move and this nigga just run up on you, throw you in the air, bro, and take like fucking 40%. Like, what type of dumb shit is that, bro? That shit gets me salty all the time. I'm telling you, that shit gets me salty as hell. That move right there, that's a salt move, bro.
I know it's another salt move, yo. You get toe tapped by Balrog, yo. If he hit you with that crouch medium,
oh yeah, you already know. It's over. It's over. It's over.
That toe stomp is a rap. Like, once you see that shit and you get caught,
you're just praying they drop the combo, bro. That's all you're buying, bro.
You'll play a Balrog player that'll do it like 3 times. You'll block it twice, and for some reason, that one.
You see that fist start winding, bro? And it's over, fam. It's over, bro. It's so. Oh my god, fam. Oh my god. It's so crazy.
Yo, man, let me check the data on that one. I need to check the data on that. Right,
it's kind of crazy, bro.
It's stupid. Like stuff like that irritates me.
-6 if you block it.
I do remember, like,
it's so stupid, bro.
That same thing. I remember who I was playing yesterday. I was like, and they for the most part they was winning, and I was like, you know, I'm about to bring this shit back, right? And I did the stop, bro.
It was over. And there's nothing you can do, bro, because most of the time they eat the bar. Most Boras don't even do the reset shit, bro. Yeah. They gonna dash you always and hit you with the super. You're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna reset you up. I got about 2 or 3 of them. I'm gonna come at you.
But I'm saying like the trash bar. They're gonna carry you to the other corner and hit you with the fucking super, and you lose like 70%. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lift you up. and do a turn punch. I mean, do the V skill punch and EX you across that corner because you're gonna lose a lot of.
Bro, it's pretty savage, fam.
Hey,
or another character. I cannot wait to next to Dante and Marvel right now is probably the cheesiest character I have ever seen in the fighting game by far. Cheese.
Did you say cheesy?
I said cheesiest character. Cheesiest character I've ever seen.
He gets a lot of damage and a lot of meter build.
He's just doing it. Bro,
bullshit.
It don't even look like the shit connected, bro. Like it's like motherfuckers is doing moves back to back, bro, and like they just seem to connect. It's so stupid. I cannot wait the next two. That's why I'm gonna go back to rank. I'm not fighting no more Dante's, bro. So that shit be. I'll go from I'll be like at almost rank 12, bro, and then I go all the way back to 14 because I run the fucking Dante and I just keep getting murdered. So I'm just gonna wait, man. I'm not playing that shit right now, bro. I'm gonna chill. I'm definitely gonna chill. But definitely, man, it was definitely. Yeah, I probably get on a little bit, man. But definitely want to thank everybody for coming through, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my boy Rel for coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it as always. Darrell, you got any shout outs? You want to shout out anybody, man? Or do what you do?
Definitely. Just my girl Amanda and her boyfriend Eric.
Wow.
You know, he's an art designer. No, hold on. He's an art designer at NRS.
Wow.
To the IRS?
Great artist. If you did NRS. So no,
okay. I was about to say.
Sorry.
Okay.
So they both worked on Injustice.
I'm about to say you worked.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
They both did their cosplay thing at Red Bull, where she did this Ed cosplay. You know.
That's her.
Oh, that's her.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Don't
they be like at every tournament though, bro? They be there all the time. Is that the same too?
Yeah. They are so dedicated to that, and I love it. Man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's dope, man.
Matter of fact, last year she did Chun-Li and he did Bison.
Ooh, that's fire.
Oh, you got to see those. They came in an email to me. I was like, yo, what the heck? But yeah.
Okay,
definitely
cool.
They two of my favorite people. Oh, and one more girl, Tiffany. She just got sponsored, which is awesome.
Nice, man.
And matter of fact, her boyfriend got top 8 in Marvel last year. Oh no, this year.
Shit.
What's his name? No Life.
Okay.
Oh, nice. All right, that's what's up.
That's dope. That's definitely dope, man. Shout out to them, man. I'm definitely about to win Marvel next year at Evo, but we ain't gonna talk about it. But anyway, Dre, any shout outs, man?
Man, shout out to everybody again, man. Thanks for coming through. Hit that like, support my boy Chuck. You know, Ty my man Rel got a chat out also, but he don't upload nothing. But you can go if you want to.
Not at all, baby.
Rel, you know. Follow us on Twitter, you know. Sub to both our channels. Geology619 is my YouTube. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. And thank y'all once again for coming to episode 25. Is in the books, man. We getting up there, man. You know what I'm saying? This was a fun show, bro. And
it definitely was a fun show. On
the next one.
So in a couple of weeks, it will be our last 3 weeks, right? We got 3 weeks left. The 19th. Let me check that real fast. Hold on.
I think 2.
2?
Wait, 2. So next, I'm like, 3 more.
It's 3 more. It's 3 more weeks. So yeah. So the last show, like I said last week, we're gonna have an award show. Shout out to my man Jay Glees. He is an NRS guy. He's definitely gonna be on that show, our last show. So he's definitely gonna be here for that. We got next week, man. We're gonna talk about like Capcom, Battle of the Stones, all that stuff. I'm competing in the last chance qualifier for Marvel this week, man. So. Yeah, it's gonna be nasty. I just want to do it for the experience, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm probably gonna get HDS a lot. You know, it's gonna be stupid. You know what I'm saying? But I do that. And shout out to the TOA. We got 3 upcoming open lobby tournaments. Guilty Gear is on Friday. Marvel's on Saturday, and Tekken is on Sunday. I'll put the link so you guys can sign up. And we do have the first half of the year tournaments for next year already up. So you guys could check that out. Sign up if you want to. All PS4, of course. We will try to do KI if people actually want to play. Don't think it's gonna happen, but we have talked about it though. Again, shout out to that. Is that it? I think that's pretty much it, man. It's up to the channel, man. What's up, bro?
I think you can play KI and take that whole tournament, bro. I
know. Just don't tell Rashad or Reg, and I think I can win.
Just for the
I do.
Yeah. Well, I'm not playing. I retired, bro. You know, I retired after season 2. I'll take my title and leave. You know, as the best as season 2.
I still haven't paid for season 3.
God, season 3 sucked, man. I just can't get over that, bro. I really can't get over how bad season 3 was, man. But anyway, we about to get out of here, man. Thank you all again. Clock hit 0. No continues, man. I ain't got no more chorus. I gotta go home. I got kids. I gotta go. I gotta be out. What's up?
Remember, y'all can get 2 10-piece McNuggets for $5.
Right. Oh man, that's good info right there. That's what's up, man. All right, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. Y'all take care, man. We out. Yes, sir.
Hey, make sure you send us that check right after that plug, bro.